So we're gonna up the ante on these Rocket League challenges I've been doing with this challenge. And just like the other ones, I'll still be playing unfair mode. So I'll have gameplays for 1v3 and then 1v4 coming up soon after this one. But basically, the challenge in this one is to play the first minute. You can go anywhere on the field, play your offense, score your goals, do your thing like normal. But after that, the last 4 minutes of the game, you have to stay on your side of the field. You cannot cross midfield. And this, I just finished, 1v3 up yesterday, but it is proving to be difficult. Now, there's some stipulations, because I'm also playing Rumble mode, so if you want to try this challenge and you're playing Rumble mode, if the bots use the boost on you and it causes you to cross midfield onto their side, then that's okay. You just immediately have to make your way back to your side of the field if you're under 4 minutes of gameplay left. And then the other thing is that if they give you the boot, or if they use the teleport to change positions with you, and same thing, if either of those cause you to go to their side of the field, you just have to make your way directly back to your side of the field and as quickly as you can, meaning just boost back and then just keep going. And then also the other thing with that is, if you end up on their side of the field, you can't touch the ball. Only if they use the boot to boot you into the ball, then that's fine. That you didn't do it on purpose. And so there's your stipulations there. There's your little caveats. And you should try it. It's pretty fun, but it's pretty hard, especially. Oh man, I'm gonna try 1v4 out after I finish recording the audio for this gameplay. But it's like you kind of have to learn when to use the punch when you're on your side of the field, because you don't want to use the punch when you're all the way back near your goal. You want to use it closer to midfield, not only so you can line up your shot, but also so you can get enough power to get it into the goal, because if you just get a little lazy tap, it's just going to roll slowly to the goal, and they're probably going to get back in time to defend it. And then sometimes, like there, you just saw they score for me sometimes, which is pretty nice. I don't know why they do it. Maybe like a little glitch in the program or the bots, but see, he's just using the plunger. He's like, I don't know how to use this. I'm gonna just own goal it. And then the other thing you can do on your side of the field, when you get the fist, which allows you to hit the ball with immense power, that's another good power up to have for this challenge, because you can just boot the ball, and if you aim it right, if you either bounce it off the wall or just straight on, you'll score a goal for yourself. And there, it looks like that was all my doing, but watch the replay. I had the punch lined up and it hits the crossbar, and then they punched it in, because it would have came back towards my side, because all I had to do was wait for the ball to sink a little bit lower, but I was like, okay, it's got to be right here. And of course I was just barely off, because that's my luck in Rocket League. So yeah, 2 minutes to go. I have a 3-goal lead. So if they manage to come back and score 3 goals on me, which they always seem to bring an equalizer goal in at just the right moment with 30 seconds to play. But I mean, it's cool. It keeps the game spicy, it keeps things interesting, because I'm also not the best Rocket League player. So you see the pros like Rizzo and who else, Squishy, and all these famous professional Rocket League players that play in the tournaments and stuff. They're air dribbling. They're just gods at Rocket League. But it's it's fun to play with the bots while you're still like an amateur like me. And there they go. They got 1 goal on me, and they could totally tie this game up with a minute 13, like no problem. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, try this challenge out. Good fun to have. Also, maybe it's fun. Maybe it'd be like a fun 1v1 challenge with your friend or whatever, or even 2v2. Because you really have to like plan out what you're gonna do. And then there you just saw me use the grapple or the hook or whatever you want to call it. Now, yeah, I'll say that too. If you use your own power-ups and they cause you to cross the midfield line, then that's also okay. Just make your way quickly back to your side of the field. And right there, I grabbed that midfield boost, but you can grab it without crossing the midfield line if you drive precisely right up near it. And look at that. What do you know? I was like, oh, it's just going to bounce off the left post, and then I'll just swing back around and hit it away. But then the other bot just right there, he was just already in position, just ramming the ball straight into my goal. And this is what I'm talking about. 22 seconds. You think they won't get an equalizer goal? I mean, judging by the time left in this YouTube video you're watching, probably not. And yeah, you're pretty right. But it could totally happen. So, don't ever just think you have it won until you see the end of the match.